All right, YouTube 116 Falconer. Today we have a exciting repair. We're gonna do a shifting bushing kit on a 1990 Ford Ranger. It's the M5OD transmission, manual transmission, 5-speed. We got to remove the boot here, which is taking out screws. Now my boy just picked this truck up. Somebody already took the back screws out. He's going to take the front screws out. It looks like a easy repair. So let's get them screws out and we'll be back. All right, so 116 Falconer Jr. the third is gonna get in here and take them screws out. Come on, you got two freaking screws. Get them out, man. No, up front. The two up front. The ones in the back are gone. So there should be a couple Phillips heads up there.
You are getting water in here.
Yeah, I know. It needs some work, Nick. That's all back.
You'll be able to get the job.
Out back holding. You getting them out there?
Mm-hmm.
Mofo. All right, so when he gets them, there's only 2 screws in the front he has to take out. Normally you'd have to take out 4, but somebody already took out 2, so we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we got the boot off. It seems like the people put the boot on, but left put the 2 inside screws on first, and then put the boot back on, the housing and all that crap. Get that off. Now we got to take the shift lever out.
It's a lever.
Got to make sure. I like lever soap.
Lever B.
We got to.
Regardless.
You got. What do you fucking say?
What do bookers say?
All right.
What do for you say for me?
Vehicle's got to be in neutral.
Put it in gear.
Then we have to get. Hold and get the sockets out.
Well, if Nick would get his ass out of my way.
Oh my God! You know what?
So now what we do?
I just fucking.
You got to take this nut off right here, and you have to thread it on this side to pop this pin out, and then we'll be able to take the shift lever out of there. All right, we need the sockets put in there. It looks like it's going to be 3/4, or it might be 17 millimeter. All right, we'll be back. All right,
Side of the universe.
so it's 11/16, that nut on there. So Junior is doing it backwards,
No,
because
you got it right now.
what he should do is put the ratchet on the other side so he can push down on it to break it loose instead of trying to pull it towards him. Well, there he goes. That's called knuckle busting.
It's called being a bad motherfucker is what it is.
When you don't actually know how to operate tools.
That's right.
I loosen nuts free.
Oh, all day long.
Now we got to make sure this has got to stay in neutral.
You ain't even got nothing on.
All right, so you take that 11/16 nut off there, and then you put it on the little stubby side here. You tighten it up, and it'll pop the pin.
That was a good explanation.
Supposedly.
What do you do?
Take the nut off.
Man, Dad.
Off the long side.
That's why the old man's here.
And where else am I putting it now?
Well, you got to get it off of there first.
Well, I know it's getting
right?
all.
Well, put the freaking ratchet on there, man.
Dad, swear to God, you hurt my fucking feelings again. I'm gonna report you to YouTube.
Keep going.
I'll do it.
Flag your videos.
That's right.
Get that bitch off of there.
Trusted faggers.
There.
Damn.
Is it actually turning?
There it goes.
There you go, sport. Now, thread it on here. Thread it. I'm going to punch you right in your sack. All right. Get it on there. Now get the ratchet.
I gotta tighten
Tighten it down. Yeah, and it'll pop the pin. You'll feel it pop. What?
Give another rat.
I don't have a rat.
Rico's been chasing something all around the garage. The outside.
It's the chipmunk.
Whatever it was just ran through the garage. It was bigger than a chipmunk.
But keep tightening it. It'll pop it out.
I think you got that rat back
Well, I hope so. I'll make another rat video.
there. That thing's up to like 300 and some thousand views.
Oh, shit.
You know I can get you
All
a
right.
rat if you really want it.
If you really want a rat that bad, then we'll just push it out. See? Keep tightening it up. Or just tap it. Tap the end of this.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap it, tap it, tap it. There you go. Bam. So see, that comes out. It is cammed and cantilevered and everything else.
Fluted, barrel twisted.
It's got a shipshore knot in it.
Yep.
All right. So we got that. So now the shift lever.
Galvanized.
Shift
leather.
Shift lever.
Oh.
She'll pop off like that. So now, after that, you take your rubber boot off.
Rubber baby.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah, honey. You want more water?
As you can see, that rubber is quite not together. All right, so now here we got 3 Torx that we need to take out. As long as we're in neutral. Freaking little piece of metal there. So let's get that. That looks like 20 or 25. We'll be back in a minute here. All right, so we got a 25, number 25 torque. All right, go ahead there, buddy. 3 of them. Blam. 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 All right. I hope to God we're still in neutral. It's hard to tell with this truck because it was just so far out of...
I put it in second.
Grandpa, can I sit here?
In a minute, sweetheart. Just a minute, honey. All right.
Come over here, Livy.
So now we lift the cap off, and what we see in here are the bushings that you need for proper gear alignment. You see them in there?
Can I see Uncle Holden?
Can you see?
Right there, Liv.
See all them bushings in there?
Can I come see?
There are absolutely no bushings in there.
Can I come?
So
Really?
we're gonna.
Can I come see the bushings?
Can I come see the
You
bushings?
can't see the bushings. There's
You can
none
go
in
up there
there.
and look though if you want. Go ahead. Go out there.
So the new kit,
Don't throw anything in there.
the grandbaby Livy's got to come up here and make sure everything's all right.
Throw a marble.
So the new kit comes with a.
What's that, Grandpa?
That's the new bushing kit, honey. Comes with new spring washers,
No, I mean this.
nylon bushings.
I mean this.
That, honey, that's the shifter bushing kit.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, but don't lose anything, sweetheart.
Just leave it there, Livy.
So we got all the parts here. You have new pins for your shifter, which we're going to put in because these old pins look like they are,
Just about sheared off of there.
yeah. We're going to have to get them out. We're going to have to get these old pins out because they're flat, absolutely flat on one side. So let's get them out. But it comes with everything. New cap.
Yeah.
We're gonna apparently take this.
Here's the cap.
Livy,
take this gasket off of here because we have a new gasket on the cap. So let's get them pins out and we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, YouTube. So we're ready to put the new bushing kit in, which it appears that this bushing goes. We had to drive them old pins out. I'll show you them in a minute. They were shot. So you stick this in. Stick that one in.
There you go.
Then you put your new pins in.
I got all my window up so it's not cold, Dad.
Push them through.
It's so tight.
You do have to get that what is that? LHC catalog, man?
Push them through. Yeah, is it or LHM? Whatever. But this comes with it. You get a new cap here with a new gasket on there. So when you put your shift ball back in there, we gotta clean that off just a second here.
Dad, roll my window up.
Oh yeah.
Dad, can you roll my window up?
When you take it out, you'll find junk all over the place.
It's kind of fell off earlier.
But when you stick it in, you want your
Daddy, can you?
this portion to be on the passenger side, because that's where that pin goes in.
Leave it alone, Olivia.
So we stick that in.
You know.
All right, bam. Now we have to put the top bushing in there. Make sure that's on the pins. Let's see, we got there. Okay, that's on the pins. Then you put your washer on. Now, I'm assuming that this thin rubber one goes in here. I'm not sure because the directions really don't say. So if we get that, no, that's not gonna go there.
Boots are all dirty. Stop it.
Dad, open the door.
We get the new cap with the new gasket on there.
The door's open and closed nicely, no? That one's a little tricky, but
Yeah, you gotta slam it shut.
this one shuts pretty clean.
It seems like it does, but
Doesn't?
no. Because when I was spraying it off yesterday, it shut up.
So I'm not exactly sure where this goes. It might have went down on the bottom of the ball. You know what? Let me take it back apart
Do yourself
again
a favor,
here.
though, while it's summertime, sand this shit up and put this etching in.
I took that out. So let me.
What do you do next, Grandpa?
Well, Grandpa's trying to figure that out, sweetheart.
Prime it first, though.
I don't know
It's
how
etching
to
fine
do
in the can.
it. 'Cause
Definitely.
So if we put that in there like that,
Definitely.
I have work toys.
I know. Grandpa got you some work toys.
Thanks, Grampy.
You're welcome, sweetheart. All right, so if we put that on the bottom like that, this still went in there good. Man, this is just like this.
Sounded like a frog.
This going in like this is really tightened it up. I think we're gonna have to knock these pins in though. Hey Nick, where's that ball peen?
Butterbean.
I'm assuming that's where that one goes, but you know, I got no freaking idea. Oh, there we go. We got that. All right.
You don't need them?
Nope, they popped in. So now We have to get this bushing down in there.
What's the scolding bushing for?
That's a spring washer, sweetheart.
Oh.
That apparently has to go right on the top there. And then we're going to take the new top and slide it down on there. And then we're going to take the old Torx screws and put them in, because the new screws that came with it are Phillips head. And we don't like Phillips head, do we?
What about flathead? You like those?
Slotted.
Yeah, flathead.
Where's the old screws there? I'll show you the old pins here real quick that came out. I mean, these sons of pups are shot. No, they're Phillips head.
You told me they were slotted. Exactly
I said Phillips head. So where's the old ones?
Well, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be
All right, we'll be back in a minute here. We're gonna find the old ones. I'll be back. All right, so the boy found the old Torx screws, because the ones that came with it were Phillips. So we're gonna see him put that in.
I'm high quality.
There's a nick in the way.
I'm high quality recruiting right there.
All right, so you're gonna shoot them down. He's just gonna hit them with the impact. Now, this thing will we'll throw the shift lever on there, but this is like, you can't even move that now. Try moving it.
Holy shit. Hopefully we freaking
I know,
box
right?
something here. What the fuck am I doing?
All right, so let's see here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Look at that. That's like freaking new, man. We got to put the boot on first, don't we?
Yes.
Hey.
What?
Do it.
We gotta put the boot
That
on first.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Golden.
What do you want, child?
I want to be.
I gotta tell you,
okay.
man, that's like freaking, that's like brand freaking new. All right. See, you can get one of them advanced autos, $23. AutoZone $20, Amazon $15 for this Doran. It's a 917-551 is the kit you need for this M5OD transmission. It's just better.
Yeah, it's just a lot better.
You know, I think we have
Yeah, I'm wondering what the...
an exhaust leak right down there, because it's coming up through there. So it shifts good,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's just very good.
All right. See ya, bitches.